Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Hopefully better than I will be shortly. Hey, everybody. TenebrisTenshi here. How you guys doing this evening? I kind of didn't want to do this, but I also wanted to kind of do it just so that show could take a look. See how this plays out. We're playing this bad boy today, just to prove that I actually own it. When this thing came out, I was super stoked, because this would have been, after Prime, the first Metroid game I would have ever been able to play. You know, when it first came out. I was really stoked. Everything looked amazing. The fact that it was being developed by Team Ninja, basically. Of specifically, you know, of what's it called, of Ninja Gaiden fame. I was really stoked. I was like, oh man, this ought to be exciting, this ought to be new, this ought to be different, you know. And as you can see here, you know, it was certainly a lot of different things, not the least of which being you played it with this bad boy and only this bad boy, no nunchuck. This away. They limited themselves. This is why I was very trepidatious when Yoshio Sakamoto became the director, or whenever he's still attached to Metroid. But to be fair, this has been this one misstep, because guess what was another game that everybody highly praises, that is Metroid, that Yoshio Sakamoto also directed? Super. So he knows what he's doing, he just had a misstep. Anyway. Oh, I'm not focused. There we go. So let's get going, shall we? Let me move me a little bit. Where is me? Me is here, and I will move me up here. And I will be slightly bigger. Only slightly, no more. Alright, so here we are. You guys have no idea how many times I've rewatched this opening cutscene just to test remapping things so that it would be more functional. It hurt. Every time I watch this cutscene, it gets worse and worse. That's why I'm not 100% sure if it's, at this point, it might be just me, but at this point I'm not even sure if it's just the story or if it's kind of just the makeup of this game. When I think about it, what the hell was that opening part? This part I kind of get. It's Samus getting re-infused. You'll see in a second. So for context, this takes place literally right after Super Metroid. It shouldn't have. It really shouldn't have. Yeah, this is basically a 3D representation of the last boss of Super Metroid. Spoilers, by the way. Major spoilers. The first part is actually not that bad. I enjoy it. Yeah, this would have been my first Metroid I played that was not handled specifically by Retro Studios when it came out. To be fair, because I did play the other ones, but as far as like seriously, like, oh, I can't wait, I'm gonna play the hell out of this is gonna be fun. Yeah, compare this Samus to the one we see in Dread, and you'll see why I like the Dread so much more. A lot of people don't like the design of her suit in here. I actually don't mind it. I mean, like, could it be better? Could it be like Dread's? Hell yeah. I am so much more happier with Dread's.
Time to go.
Yeah, everything in this opening sequence up until this point is pretty badass. I really like it. Except for the confusing part right before we get to the Super Metroid ending.
Okay, Samus. Everything's normal.
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyper beam.
I feel so bad for this voice actress.
Somehow by the baby.
She's so flat, but it's all because that's the way she was directed to be.
And the explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley. And the baby.
Like, this isn't half bad for, like, the first thing you hear for her.
Let's go next door.
God, that sounds so condescending. I hate it. I already hate it. Like, everybody we talk to, except for one character, is kind of condescending to Samus.
Right, let's get started.
And the music here is kind of funny. I've listened to this enough. This is weird. Like, okay, we're building. Listen to this awesome, like, crescendo with the music, and then... Techno? What? I'm so
Ready
confused.
for a quick test, Samus? Let's start with a little warm. Try a charge beam for me. Sharp-looking charge beam, just the way I like it.
We
Okay,
haven't met the
more
guy that
bombs.
I like.
Go ahead and drop some bombs. Okay, get out of morph ball mode and return to normal.
I feel like that they know anything about her abilities is bullshit. Again, the more I play this, the more frustrated I get.
Surprised?
How about you just tell me this is what you're gonna
There,
do, you
keep in
asshole?
mind to work your way up.
It took me so long to figure
Just
out
like
what the
that,
heck that
Samus.
was. I got so used to wall jumping in Red
Let's
and
invite
most
some
other
of your
Metroid
pals.
games.
Okay, looking good. Let's check your reaction time. Here come some beams. Dodge them. Okay, those are the moves I remember. Nice. Remember how that feels. Next, how about a missile test?
Alright, this is the
Use
thing that I
concentration
kept
to replenish your missile supply.
having to adjust.
One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh?
So normally, just so y'all are aware, what you would do is from play here, you would then go like this and start holding B to,
One of your
to do
pesky
things
buddies
around.
is lurking here somewhere.
But
Find
I'm
him for
doing
me, huh?
something slightly different. There he is.
Why not say hello with a missile?
This worked out a little bit better. Wait. Still think it's a.
Looks like you ticked him off.
I forgot that that's not how I moved in this game anyway.
Samus, now's your chance. How about you try using a power bomb? This area is well fortified, so don't hold back.
We won't be using that again until literally the end of the game.
Allow adequate room around you during power bomb run. All right, Samus, that's it for the test.
Yeah, unless you
Looks like you took quite a bit of damage. It's unbelievable how well you've held up.
I wondered if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
See, this part I don't mind the
Right,
narration,
you're doing
even
the
the
beating.
flat.
The big dogs are waiting. I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
God, I hate this translation. I don't give a shit.
Not even a fragment. None of the baby remained on me.
My headset's dying. Give me
I
a
knew
second
it
here.
to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign. Never again would I encounter the baby. Never. The finality of it struck me once again. Mission
Hate her read
completed.
so much.
The planet Zebes was annihilated, and all Metroids were exterminated. A simple report. Almost
I hate it so much.
but it felt momentous
So
to me.
much. It is the worst. The absolute worst. Alright.
I don't know how much time passed since then. Days went by in their quiet way, and people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities.
So, wait, was this.
Nothing more than a faded memory.
How long?
Codename Baby's Cry. A common SOS with the urgency of a baby crying. The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention. The signal was coming from a remote part of space. I altered the course of my ship as if this detour had already been part of my flight plan. Baby's Cry. It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
When. God. Two things that probably would have fixed half of what was going on there. Ah. One is not to have it where it stands after Super Metroid. The other is to not, I don't know. Let me adjust. As much as I'm trying to be careful with some figures. No, I'll adjust after this stream. Better, because my computer's still kind of taxed with all it's doing at the moment. What's weird is that there's no hatch on top of the ship. This is the same ship from Super Metroid, so it's a little more than strange for the gunship. I have so many problems with this. But yeah, keep messages, at least for tonight, the length of tweets, basically. Have it to double the length of a tweet, so my mind thought that that would be enough for 1 or 2 messages, but I guess I was wrong. I'm so used to other Metroid games where you have to shoot the doors. These ones are automatic. That mini-map is huge, by the way.
Fancy meeting you here, princess.
Remember me?
No, never seen you before in my life.
There's only one person.
That's every Metroid fan at that point in time, but I will say that he is my literal favorite character in this entire game. He's so cool.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
And this is the first time we actually see Adam Malkovich. We've heard of him before in Fusion, but this is the first time we would have seen him.
Also my former superior officer.
The way she talked about him was much better.
When I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army. And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
Why did this have to take place?
What are you doing here?
The first words
After
out of his
Super,
mouth
seriously.
were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place. And then
Why
I
is there
asked
so
what
much internal dialogue? There's no
circumstances led the
need for
Federation here.
this much internal dialogue. The first part's fine,
Not for an outsider.
but
The word
now
he
it's getting
so obviously
tired.
chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
Doesn't sound like it did, by the way.
Commander, we're all prepped.
That was friggin' nothing. Anthony didn't have to protect Samus from something like that. There's sometimes where it's like, Anthony, come on. He's not a baby.
No dice. I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
I love it, Anthony. Like, he's like, hint, hint, Samus, you want to help us out real quick? To which it's like, yeah, no, that's fair. Done and done. He laughs because he's like, that's exactly what I wanted her to do. He's freaking it to help us out because we need it.
Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna go on ahead.
And the guy who's voicing Anthony sounds like he's having a blast too. I'm gonna go on ahead.
Adam
This is
hadn't
where it
authorized
starts.
it, but I decided to remain on site for the sake of the others.
For the sake of the others, Because Samus always. See, Bob didn't. Why? Why? He had not turned off authorization for that stuff yet, Samus. Why? I'm gonna go exploring, and yep, nope, this thing is gonna railroad me harder than, you know, people complained about Fusion way back in the day, from what I understand. But even more than Fusion ever did, this game does heavy flippin' railroading. Which, that's one complaint of this game I get. That's fair. It's a fair argument. Ah. Didn't really need the double jump. People over here? No. Oh, this way then. Oh. They don't die now. They hit the floor. They're no longer suicide bombers. Nice. No. Like, there was no need for that earlier tutorial if we're gonna get all these tutorial bits here. I've already tested, I can't go up. I'm sorry about the audio, but we're gonna have to deal with what we got. I just pray, find out momentarily, but... Good. I saw one enemy go down and... Literally the only way you can heal and save is in the save point. There's no drops. I'll have to see if there's other configuration changes I can temporarily.
He's dead. Someone or something attacked him.
Sure. Metroid was inspired by Alien, so this is actually, or Alien at least, if not Alien.
It was obvious that there was some pervasive danger throughout the facility.
Fun.
I didn't know what had brought Adam
They
here.
brought it back kind of
But
in
I
this.
did know
It's a
that
cool idea.
collaboration was imperative if we were to restore safety.
Adam, listen to me. Clearly, this facility is in complete disorder. It might be too dangerous for your men to go alone. That's
So take
why
this.
Look at that.
They're coming out of the wall! Right, stay calm.
Uh-oh.
This ain't good! Nothing's working! Listen up! Freeze guns authorized! Damn it! I'm authorizing missile use!
Alright, I couldn't fire nothing. Or I was wondering why. Hmm.
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing. And Samus, you attack the frozen spot.
Not great, but we'll deal with this. Lots of stuff happening. I look this way, MFer. Okay. Imagine doing that. You're running around doing this. Fire missiles, fire, fire, fire!
Samus.
Fire, fire, fire!
Looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission. But I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so.
That's what made this to me makes some sense. A, from the respect that she has for Adam, that was clear both here and in Fusion.
Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around. But he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?"
Which was established
He
in,
was
in
joking,
Fusion.
but others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because I was a woman. And yet with Adam, I was grateful for the nod. My past has left me with an uneasy soul. And as a
Look how
result,
stiff this is.
it touched me on some level that Adam would acknowledge that past by calling me something delicate, like lady. And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam
What about
was
Anthony
deliberate.
and Princess? What the fuck? Seriously, see,
My
this is why
thumbs
it's
down was a
bullshit.
twofold response. A sign of derision at being called a lady, and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The
It's
other
kind of
soldiers
ass
were
backwards,
always
the entire
willing to
thing.
support me with easy smiles, despite the fact that I clearly had so much yet to learn. Among them was Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to become increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove, a chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken.
And this would have been before the
Beyond
first
that,
Metroid, so it makes sense.
I was scared. But even in the naivete of my youth,
And I would
could
skip it
see
if I
in
could, by the
Adam's
way.
joking
As
manner
much as I'm
how
complaining
close he
about all
felt
this
to
story
me.
bullshit. I can't.
Adam
The
knows
game
my
won't let me
past,
until I beat it
and
once.
he knows me better than anyone else. Confession time. Because I was so young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure.
Great voice, old bird. They mean nothing to you? I mean, granted, you don't feel like you're one of them considering you're
I
human
knew I could
looking,
get away with it.
but still.
And his paternal compassion in the face of my rebellion reinforced the special bond I felt with him. I understood well that chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam. And yet, when the time came, I still left his side. I was so young. Young and naive.
So flippin' frustrating.
Exactly what transpired here on the bottle ship is still uncertain. Here's what we do know. The equipment we thought had been destroyed is operational again. And we've seen casualties attributed to an unidentified and lethal creature. The situation is critical. We need to gather all the information we can, but priority one is to find any survivors and bring them to safety. Consider this site extremely dangerous. Be careful as you make your sweeps. And there's one problem. The wireless interference in this facility is all pervasive. Your comm systems are useless. As a result, communication channels will be limited to the facility's navigation booths. Well then, Lyle, investigate Sector 1 and show a little restraint with the explosives. Gotcha. Maurice, you cover Sector 2. Repair any equipment you come across. Affirmative. Anthony, you're Sector 3. I'll leave it to you to decide whether plasma guns are called for. All right. James, check out the control bridge. Our communication issues might be the result of electrical interference.
Yes, sir.
And KG, run a complete sweep of the residential quarters and investigate any trace of survivors.
Got it.
Each of you is authorized to use a freeze gun. Do not forget to check in regularly via navigation booths. And Samus, you go to the system management room. Do everything you can to get the electrical system back up and running. Looks like your comm system is still functional. Remember, everything you see will also appear on this screen. Regarding auxiliary weapons, the use of bombs has been authorized. As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can.
I honestly, when I got here...
We currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs. As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, affecting living things, which is a nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly. You should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common materials. Once the mission in the
I mean, to be fair, in particular for this, power bombs had only been in the mainline series in Super. They only, and I'm not even sure if they showed up in Prime, I don't recall.
That's the end of the briefing.
It was the first joint mission I'd been a part of since becoming a freelance bounty hunter. And of course, it was the first time since my Federation days that I was following the orders of a commanding officer. Having received mission orders from Adam, I felt confused and strangely exhilarated at the unexpected turn of events.
Why?
I responded. Understood, Adam. No objections, of course.
The fact that she disabled her own bomb report, he told her to disable the bombs. That was okay, fine. We'll do that, you know. Aha. Give the okay for the bombs now. Yay. One extra missile. Everything I wanted. Just so I don't have to sit through that. I have this feeling I either have to come in from another way or for bombing. Not bad, not bad. Hey, come back here. There we go. Here, and usually a dead end, but no, I got bombs. Ah, full energy tank. Interesting. Also very boring. All I get. Come on. And all of it? Guess not. I see it. After a little bit, I figured it out. Done and done. Also, electrical systems back online. Huzzah! I feel like this could do with the remake, just to kind of redesign some of the issues that come along with what we got. Yeah, I kept. Done and done. Okay, blue dots. Yeah. Not a tank, it's a singular missile. Come on. Samus, use the ladder like a normal person, please. Just kill me now because this is safe. Off that other door. Or I put the bridge back in place. One or the other. Elevator go up. See if this opens up. No, but it does open up the wall stuff. Okay. Like there was something down here that I had seen. Aha, here. Now I can reach it. All right. I'll have to see if I can make this run a little smoother moving forward. We'll take things a little bit at a time. I will say the camera move, the auto camera moves are really good at what they're doing.
Samus, go through the hatch on your right and head towards Sector 1. Lyle went ahead to secure a route to a facility of interest. I'll leave you to survey Sector 1.
As our let me out, let me out. Oof. Okay. Anybody who's played Fusion probably had some flashbacks when they first played this. Some not so great flashbacks, let me tell you. Not terrible ones, but not great ones either. We kill things. Nice. That opened up. This had a reticle over it. Oh, that's a power bomb only? Yeah, screw you. Locking things behind power bomb. Like I will say, I still like my only issue is the control scheme, which is the fault of Sakamoto, unfortunately, setting things in a bad position.
Elevator is bound for Sector 1. A level 3 warning is now in effect in Sector 1. Please avoid traveling alone and remain armed. Stay alert to your surroundings at all times.
Is there a reason why that's in an automated message? Stay armed? Very sorry for the audio bit. I will try and fix this. I'll look. There's also a map room, by the way, apparently.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Look at how slow the missiles are here, too. Is it not? Not anymore. Reach elevator. Seriously? I'm fairly certain it didn't need a frickin' missile for that. This is bad, man. There you go. Let me do this for a sec. If only just because the audio is terrible. Reload missiles. Okay, that was bad. Multiple reasons. The least of which being the audio. Ugh. Just, all of the, Let me climb up this way. Well, I can't. Be careful. Oh my god, can we not right now? This is not that complex of a thing to do. The fact that you put in a missile reload and don't have the enemies just drop stuff is kind of silly.
Sequence complete. Successful.
I was gonna say, those things are not. We're gonna keep going. That kind of stuff was awesome. Oh, that always felt nice. And the Wii, I will say that there were no loading problems, but obviously. I just want to see what else is here. Not allowed super missiles yet. And this way we go. Do that up there, but I'm gonna have to get up there. Ah. I was gonna say, we will at least grab it. At that door. Nothing in here? I would say what's the point of this room, but I'm sure that there's something that do here, just not now. Alright. Alrighty. I would actually like to see Mercury Scheme maybe take a crack at a Metroid like this, just better. Oh yeah, we got the slow walk now. We'll get to the next save point, we'll stop for now.
Booth looked like something had been raised in it. And in
No
one
kidding.
corner was the miserable form of a researcher's corpse. This victim hadn't sustained the same injuries. The dead I'd seen had been torn apart by something large. This one had been attacked by a different type of creature. And as I studied the violence this creature had wrought, I felt something in the air, the presence of a dark intelligence.
And two other doors that we could go check out, but no, the game doesn't want us to. Because Team Ninja is more action oriented, so they don't think to have some deeper anything to it. That wasn't there before. Alright. How do we get out of here? I super missile, I bet. Yep. Then they locked this door. I was supposed to come out. Couldn't be soft locked. Gotta be something I need to touch in here. Ugh. Okay, that's getting a little heavy. Hold on. Drink it a bit. Okay. This is dumb. So dumb.
Samus, proceed through the hatch I just unlocked. Your next destination is a little further ahead.
Like I said, next time we save is when we're gonna stop for now. Mostly because I want to try and fix up some of this stuff. Because some of that stuff, early stuff, I didn't get per se. Having the later things. Must be another one around here. Ooh, something around here. Outside the map makes it even more frustrating. All right, come back later for some. Oh, back. In. Let's look for a hole like that, yeah. never mind. Now we can get to it now that we've undone the, this is the worst. It's just getting worse and worse now, isn't it? Oh god, the audio is killing me, much less you guys. Sure, it's just as bad on your end. Shoot. Oh god, it's getting worse. Okay, pause because that's hurting me. I don't want you guys to hurt any more than I do. There we go. Oh dear lord, it was terrible. Not sure if it was any worse than what it was before I muted it, but you know. Oh god, where are we? Okay, good, we're on the last call. Ignore that stuff there. Keep going. This is the last bit. And here we'll stop. That's where. Sorry, V, for that, but the audio stuff is killing me. You know what? Let's see if we can fix it. We'll just. I just wanted to be able to stop the game in the meanwhile, just because it was getting insane. Give me a second. How you doing? That. Need to adjust things. Hey, there's a setting here named after you. B-skip. If that helps. Also compiling the shaders off the stock, which might take a little bit longer to start, but hopefully it'll stop that hitching. Yeah, well. It is what it is. Stop. I don't know why I'm playing this game. It gives me great pain because the story for Samus is absolutely garbage. Hot garbage. I'm not sure if you were there when I was complaining about it the other day when we were playing, what's it called? Red. But, yeah. I'll let it compile all the shaders. I don't care how long it takes. Probably better than alternative. All right. As soon as I full screened it, it starts zooming the compilation. But yeah, this is a game that I actually picked up. This was the first freaking Metroid game I would have gotten outside of the Prime series, so the first one developed by Nintendo only, in technicality, because it was developed actually in specifically what's it called? By Team Ninja. Explains a lot of the issues. And also none of the issues, you know, kind of a little column A, a little column B. Why did it go back to 0 when recompiling the shade? Oh, but it is. Looks like it compiled a set of shaders, then stopped, and is recompiling another set. I think it was at 5,000 total start, now it's at 50. I'm gonna make some popcorn while this is going, so be right back. I decided to come back just to allow this to happen here. But it looks like it's actually taking some frames away from specifically my my stream. How's it looking on your end, by the way? give this another opportunity. I'll leave it here while I go make sure that my popcorn doesn't burn. Already kind of trepidation about playing because I'm hearing stuttering in the audio. Not doing anything now. At the end, this bodes poorly. Let's see. Guys, let me know how it is on your end because it's looking kind of stuttery already here. I forgot that it does this for you. Interesting. If this one ends up being too much of a pain, we'll play a different Metroid game tomorrow. Oh, this goes poorly. That's why. Fine. Man. That bodes poorly. Oof. Big oof. But I will not, oh. Aww. In the future, they will keep men and women separated by their genders and will not allow them access to the restroom that is not theirs, apparently. Who the hell came up with a chair like this? Like, even if it was like to powder your nose, whatever the hell that you ladies do in the restroom. Look at that. That was super uncomfortable. Oh, hi. You would think, right? But let me in. I was gonna say, there's a freaking energy tank here. I want it. Oh no, it's Excel charge. What the hell is it Excel charge for? Alright. It's either that, and I believe it's more of that. You know, as much as Starship Troopers is, you know, supposed to be a parody of, like, you know, fascist state, etc., so on and so forth, the one thing that they have super progressive is their soldiers. Hey, Bree. Hey, show. But their soldiers have communal bathing. Because what it doesn't matter. But yeah. Any hoozles. Audio's still killing me. I'll have to find a solution for this later. I thought precompiling would have helped, but it didn't. But this is not the fault of the game. This is the fault of my system. God, this hurts my ears. I don't know how you guys are surviving, but you know. Ah, no! Don't let go! Samus! Dang it, Samus! Does Adam have to hold your hand throughout this entire journey for you to get anything done? Almost feels like it should be. B and... There's a fraying wire. How do we fix it? Fire missile. Oh. It's not fixing the wire. We're actually destroying it on purpose. Okay. Hi, you. I thought I killed you. Oh. I feel like there's a bunch of things about and I'll answer your question in a second. During this playthrough of Metroid Other M, it's making me go, this is giving me a big Metal Gear Solid feels. Not beam aiming, missile aiming. Beam aiming for the most part is automatic. But it's still not that much easier. I had to map. Oh, you want to ask a question about beam aiming? Okay, go ahead. What is your question about beam aiming? Uh-oh. Almost. Ah, okay. Missile aiming, on the other hand, requires shoulder button. I've mapped it to the Y button to do the actual aiming bit. So yeah, a bunch of different things that are probably not going to be good for you. And because there's a lot more missiles in here than I thought were necessary. Yeah, it's relatively automatic. Like, it might need a little bit of finessing, like you point in a certain direction first. But for the most part, it does an auto aim. He needs super missiles, if I remember correctly, so I'm gonna move on. Where am I? The audio's killing me. I think I might want to do either Zero Mission or Super Metroid next time because, oh my god. Sharp. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Ah, no! Go back up! That, and there's an auto dodge that all you have to do is press any direction while you're right about when you're about to get hit, and you dodge. That rumble. Oh, what's this? Missiles? Get missiles? Oh, I need to get in there somehow. Here? Oh gosh. Oh boy. Please. Owie! Time to stop getting hit. Huzzah! It's a smart cookie. I know how to Metroid. Oh, you won't have to. There's two reasons why you should never play this game. First, the story sucks ass. It makes Samus a pussy, and I hate it. Second, this thing railroads you so freaking hard that there shouldn't be any questions as to what you might need to do at any point in time. Oh, hello! Didn't want that, thanks. Bye, boss. I'll fight you later when I care. Oh, dear. Again? Peach! I have to kill all of them, don't I? Yeah, that I gotta do this quick. There we go. Enough. I'm running. None of this. None of this. Oh, hello. You look at how much I have to pull out the missiles. So, this is gonna get a little ridiculous. So, for sake of, because you guys weren't here earlier, normally you play this on the Wiimote. It's for the Wii. And, you move using the D-pad, you jump and shoot normally with, 1 and 2, and then you turn into the morph ball with A. To fire missiles, though, and you see how many times I've had to do that, you have to go from here, then turn the remote this way, hold the B button that's on the bottom here, and then aim yourself, and then fire with A. And then come back to here. And you have to do that during the middle of some fight, which is bullshit of the highest variety. That is literally the only thing that I can remember gameplay-wise that sucks. Everything else that sucks about this game is all story. Name it what? Oh, Wiimote? Isn't that what it's called, though? No. It's called the Wii Remote, isn't it? And again, look at this. not 2 seconds afterwards. They really should have. They already made the pun of "we would like to play." They might as well have just done the Wii mode. Okay. Oh, you're here. Okay, hi. Oh, there's two of you again. Why are you both here? Oh, that's my favorite part of this. I think that's why they brought in what they did in Dread, the counters, because honestly, that's probably the best part of this. Is the lethal strikes. Oh, so much fun. Save point. Also, another thing, by the way, in case you haven't already noticed, there's no health or ammo drops. Everything is done at the save points. It's absolute garbage. Oh, one might counter and say that that's actually just a challenge. So that's why I don't hold it as bad. That part is bad. Anyway, continuing on. Come on. Okay, so how do I... I was pressing a button. Oh, I see. So while they're open, that's when they can take damage, but when they're closed... we're doing this again. Yeah, I'll get to saying that again for sure. Part of it kind of is, to be fair. Stop hitting me! That one was still aiming at me. Good. Oh no, you're closed up, so there's another one! I just killed one! Ah, my goodness. Good, I killed one at least. Let's hope that there's only 3. Oh my goodness gracious, please leave me alone. They have to make things invincible temporarily for there to be any kind of challenge. Hello? What's that? Oh, diffusion beam, yeah, because that's something that would have been new to this game. So that's one of the few pickups that are actually pickups in this game and not Adam letting you use the thing. And while some people are pissed off about that, I actually thought that was actually kind of inventive. Until the point where she runs through the hell room without turning it on by herself, and Adam doesn't say a damn thing either. Anyway, yes, Joe, this should have been a prequel because she's weak, she's unsure of herself for no reason whatsoever. But this takes place after Super Metroid, which is, even if Sakamoto doesn't believe the Prime series to have occurred, when it occurred, and B, that it occurred, that means she's at least had 2 major missions under her belt by herself. let me rephrase that, 3 major missions, 2 of which had her killing Ridley. So, very bullshit. Anyway. Done and done. Opens his eye. Because I can't heal except for outside of this thing.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
This game is already hurting me, Show. Hello? Oh, hi. Why do you have a gun for a tongue? Oh, are you fighting? Okay. Uh-oh. That was gross. That felt like something out of Silent Hill. Come on. Lock on, you stupid bitch. Oh, I can only have one out at a time. Eating me again. Gross. I'm not beating this thing. Oh my god. Good thing I saved right before, because otherwise, Jesus. Again, he's eating me. Uh-oh. Please. Nope. I tried to dodge, but also it would probably reset my charge. Ah. See how much I had to turn around my freaking... I don't remember using missiles all that much in this game. Maybe because I used the charge beam more often? Yes. I mean, I think technically you could do the sense motion, the sense dodge, but that's about it. Because you can only use it in first person. there is a hack of sorts that allows for let me see if I can fight him with just the charge beam. Ooh, there we go. But there was nothing indicating that that's what I needed to do. You know that? You know that game? Nothing indicated that I should be charge beaming his ass. Where is you? There we go. Wow, this is so much easier now that I know that that was what I was supposed to do. But nothing indicated that that was what I was supposed to do. God, I'm so used to Metroid Prime. I'm looking at that, I'm like, dun 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 dun. But nope. Hey, earlier boss, I don't want to fight you again. It's fine. Actually, where am I supposed to be going? I guess. Oh, I was supposed to. Oh, okay. Nope, not gonna fight you. There's no point. Yum. Volumes. Yum. Also, the way they handle wall jumps is really weird. By comparison to all the other Metroids, anyway. It's starting to bog again. No, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. It is not. I could have told you that from the beginning. I know I could save, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna risk it, because there seems to be a checkpoint system here, too. That I was not aware of. As I mentioned, Sakamoto's not a big fan of Prime, or at least wasn't, especially when this came out. Because part of the excuse that they gave to why, you know, oh, but it's okay that she's afraid of Ridley because, you know, Prime didn't actually happen, so she's only fought him twice. But she's freaking fought him twice! By this point, there should be no excuse for, you know... Hello? Why am I turning that on again? I'm gonna save real quick. Mostly because I don't think I saved since the boss battle, so.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
I just remembered I could play AM2R. Am I supposed to be turning it off? There's a lot of things that this thing doesn't convey well enough. Turn it off? Do I turn it on? What do I do? That requires a super missile. Hmm? Barely any conveyance. That door open? Yeah, looks like it might be. I will head this way. Oh, I can't go up that way. Oh, fun times. I have to go around the other way. Man, I'm in. I do like that fact. There are bosses that are gonna be like that giant. What? Turning what off and back on again? Oh yeah. Definitely major ME2 vibes. Okay. Huh? Your ship post almost made me fall over. Why are you smearing your shit all over the ledge grabs? I can't. No! Those motherfuckers! You don't get to edge guard. This isn't Smash. What are you doing? They're edge guarding like this was Smash. What the heck? What's here? Nada? Ooh. There's a hole. A hole in the bottom of the sea. At least there seems to be a hole, but it won't let me jump. Alright. Game says F you. Let's roll. Keep rolling, 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 keep rolling. Whee! This is reminding me of Prime 2 and I'm having up. What is this? Don't have use. Okay, see, this right here is also BS. You wanna know why? I can't use my grapple beam because it's not authorized. The grapple beam does not actually do damage to the facility, Adam. Let me freaking use it! We're kind of back on track, so we're good. Also, this game pissed me off very early on because Samus turned off her bombs and her missiles even before Adams gave the command of saying, hey, you're under my command while you're here. And it's just like, seriously, Samus? What? What are you doing? Is that the way I want to go? That is not the way I want to go. You... I can't get up there. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so I am heading the wrong way. There's no indicator that this is literally a one-way street, and I hate it. Yeah, there's nothing here. Yum. Yum. Gotta remind myself why I did this to me. Why do I hate myself so much that I decided to try and load up Other M? Honestly, I would be okay with them remaking Other M, A, to make it, you know, not so limited in the gameplay style, and B, to rewrite certain sections to make more sense. Like, the base story of what's going on in Other M is actually quite interesting, but everything revolving around Samus's character when it comes to her and Adam... Ow, 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 my ears are bleeding, thank you! Okay, so we're back here. Now the question is, what do we do from here? What do we do from here? Since I have no super missiles here and now. Is this one of those? I can't remember if this is one of the many times where it's just me having to sit here and wait for Adam to say, okay, yeah, no, now you can go ahead and use the thing. Okay. What do we do from here? I feel very stuck. Do you guys feel very stuck? I feel very stuck. More praise heaped upon Mercury's team for putting together a good Metroid game. The fact that even when I felt I was stuck, I would just turn around and go a different way and just like, oh hey, look what I can do now.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Okay. So I must need to go through there somehow. Huh? Is there another door there that I haven't gone through? Or is that other door the bathroom? I think that other door was the bathroom. My favorite character in this game, by the way, Anthony Higgs. Okay. And this is what we got when we reloaded. Oh wait, diffusion beam. Okay. We have that new ability. Let's see if it gives us something to do here, huh? Nope. What was the point in coming back here if I can't do anything? Game, you're making me want to play AM2R, like for realsies though. Nothing else, right? I need to go there. I think I'm going to end it for today because it's only it's 10 o'clock and I wanted today to be a short day beyond the fact that the freaking thing is hurting my brainsies. You know? All this audio glitching. Maybe we'll come back to this another time, but I'm right now not looking forward to that at all. So I'll have to figure out what I want to do tomorrow. Whether there's a game that I have that we haven't touched at all, or if I should go to a different thing, period. You guys let me know if you have anything you'd like me to play out. Whether it's like either a free game, because I don't want to go and buy something right now, or a game that you're aware that I have because I've mentioned owning it. It's just that I haven't made use of it yet. Let me know on Twitter. Or on, you know, all the other socials. Just let me know. Either way, thank you guys for hanging out with me for the, pain I put myself through, somewhat. To be fair, again, gameplay I'm feeling, like, the pain that I'm putting myself through is not the game's fault, other than the story. The audio stuff is my computer trying to deal with this stuff and stream and all that at the same time. So that's a me problem. I'm not gonna blame the game for that. But story I can still blame. Either way, you guys have been 10 out of 10 with me, and like I said, go ahead and let me know if there's anything you'd like me to check out that I might be able to pick up. And you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever it is that you are.